at the beginning, when we were doing other shows, there was nothing really to compare Netflix to except for Nielsen. And the Nielsen ratings, and it's pretty apples and oranges. So, meaning they're measuring viewing in a very specific time window on a very specific device. Even like Nielsen doesn't measure mobile viewing, so it's pretty. It's not. It's sometimes it's directionally close. Other times it's completely off. So when we put out a number, the temptation is just to compare it to the Nielsen number to say what's bigger, what's smaller.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's not even close. I mean, it's not. You can't even compare the two. So I think what I was worried about putting out raw numbers is that there's no context, and that there's just shorthand that people would jump to assumptions of what this being bigger or smaller. Different too for Netflix is we make shows sometimes for small audiences on purpose. That this show is built for an audience of 2 million people, and if it does that, it's usually successful. But I think that we tend to do this kind of Monday morning box score mentality around TV ratings and box office to say, so the 2 million shows a failure and the 10 million shows the success. And we've got plenty of all those shows, and everything in between. So when we have a show that does 25 million, depending on what it costs, it may not be successful.
Yeah.
So what I didn't want. So anyway, there was just no context around the raw number. So we're trying to ease in context what it means to be successful on Netflix. And how do we measure that? And what is a watcher is counted as 70% complete and all that kind of stuff. And trying to ease it in because I would like it to be more transparent. I think the showrunners would like you to know that their shows are working. I think it's anyway. I think it's an important thing for people to know. And I think there's one way that people do choose things by popularity. That is a way that people do choose. So I think we could be helpful to audiences by telling them what's popular.